Today I want to talk to you about Christian nationalism, homosexuality, and abortion, uh, and how church leaders in cahoots with politicians are trying to make laws, okay, that will outlaw abortion and outlaw homosexuality. And that is something that they cannot do. Okay, it does not make sense because abortion and homosexuality are individual immoralities that cannot be regulated by law. Okay? These are people that need deliverance from God. They need intervention from the spirit, not politics, not laws. I mean, you can imprison, criminalize homosexuality. All you're going to have is a homosexual inmate. He's still going to be homosexual. And you can criminalize doctors, women who get abortion, and people who are accomplices in abortion. But all you got is three more inmates. You're not going to end abortion. They're going to do it anyway. People are going to find a way around your law. Same thing with homosexuality. You cannot make homosexuality go away by criminalizing homosexual marriage. This is their stupidity. You can't do that. You cannot regulate individual sins with law. Okay? These are things that need to be dealt with by God. And to speak on using the Bible to enforce law, remember, they already tried that. That's what the Old Testament was all about. The Ten Commandments and the ordinances. It was to regulate society by written law. It did not work. Okay? That's why there is a new covenant. And God said, I will write my laws in their hearts and in their minds. He'll write them. Because the flesh is weak. And he realized that it was difficult for people not to commit murder, violence, adultery, fornication, and all the other idolatry and all the other sins of the flesh under written law. It could not be done. That's why he did away with the law and fulfilled it in the heart and mind. Now, those who are born again are going to automatically keep the law because it is the spirit within them that convicts them and keeps them on the right path. Those who are not born again, they will still be judged by the law. But trying to write laws that regulate in individual sins is done away with. It's stupid. These preachers are idiots. Okay? Do not listen to these men. They don't all they want is power to control people. It has nothing to do with God's law or God's will. It's an excuse for them to have power to control people they do not like. That's all Christian nationalism is about. It's foolishness. These are idiots. Okay? They should not even have control or be able to govern a society because they do not understand what they are doing. This nation, if I'm going to say when these people take power, when the uh, Christian pastors who want to make America a Christian nation and the politicians that want to enforce laws over abortion and homosexuality and minorities, when they take power, this country is going to collapse. They're going to run this country in the ground. And they deserve everything they're going to get because they have not thought out the process. They have no solutions. They have not thought far enough into what they're about to do. But I'm kind of, at first I was like, you know, these people got to be stopped. But now I'm at a point where, let them do it because this country, it's going to be ruined. I'm telling you, it is. They're going to run it in the ground. Okay. And let me clear something. Let me make something perfectly clear. All right. They claim that America is cursed. God has left America because of homosexuality and abortion. God has turned his back on our prayers and stuff like that. This is what these theological preachers, megachurch, pop culture preachers are preaching. Teaching that, God has turned his back on America because we have allowed homosexuality and abortion. They are fools. They don't understand why there is homosexuality and why there is abortion. Okay? Homosexuality, first of all, has been around for eons. All right? It's a worldwide phenomenon through history. Abortion also. Different countries have different ways of depopulating their societies and administering abortions. This is not just a problem in the United States, but these preachers claim that God has turned his back on this country because there are homosexuals and people having abortion. No, God, homosexuality and abortion is a curse on this country for some other things y'all have done. All right, y'all never had God. You founded this country on a lie. The way you founded this country was ungodly. You never had God. God was never a part of this society. And the way you treated people around the world, okay, the way you treated people, and your idols of money, okay, gold, these things, we were idolaters, okay. You were oppressors. You were thieves. You stole men. All right. You enslaved people. You stole lands. Because of your evil and your wickedness and your departure from God, homosexuality and abortion is the result of that evil. All right. God says he cursed Ephraim, the country, because they did not value life. They were killing people. They didn't value life. So he said, because you don't value life, I'm going to depopulate your society. This is in the book of Exodus. I'll put the scripture below. He said, I'm going to turn your children over to murderers. God has given the people of this country reprobate minds to do things that are not convenient. He has given them murderous minds. When women go out and have abortions to just kill their children, when men with men doing things that are unseemly, women and women, this is the result of a reprobate mind. God said, since you don't want to honor me, since you don't want to do right by me, since you don't want to worship me, and you would rather worship your idols of gold, silver, money, greed, and power, you didn't do anything by my will, the way you established this country. Because of that, I'm going to turn your country over to murderers. That's why this country has always been in wars. That's why they're screaming now about being depopulated, how they're losing their population, and why, and believing that immigrants are taking over. If immigrants or people of color are taking over this country, it's not because of the Democrats. It might be designed by God to reduce your population. So you can cry and you can whine about immigration, and you can believe that building a wall and stopping abortions is going to help your people repopulate and maintain power. You can believe that all you want. You have to address your original sins of idolatry and oppression and theft, okay, and cruelty. And you, in all of your arrogance, you want to now use God's law, His Bible, His Word, to further commit abominations, to oppress people, to imprison people because they are living a lifestyle that is a curse as a result of your own iniquity. You hypocrites, you liars, all of you so-called theological preachers, and all of you minion little punk YouTube followers, preachers who support these idiotic, false preaching heretics. You are fools because you do not understand that the reason this country is cursed with mass shootings, drug overdoses, killings, corruption in politics, lies, greed, homosexuality, abortions, murdering of children, pornography, rape, pedophilia. The reason this country has those things is because this country, the founding fathers never acknowledged God from the beginning. Never have. America is not even a blip in the biblical prophecy. It's not even in there. America is the offspring, okay, the bastard child of the great harlot, the whore of the north that ride on a horse, okay? It is the great grandchild, seed of a harlotrous, warmongering nation, okay? You cannot claim any type of covenant with God. The way you can help this country, all you preachers out there, the way you can help this country and find grace under God and mercy is that you need to correct your wrongs. You think that immigrants, people of color, homosexuals, and things that anything that is, let's just say it, not white and wealthy, is the reason you having problems. You are a hypocrite and a liar. And all of you preachers, so-called, who follow these men are accomplices and partakers in their sins. No, this country is not cursed because there are homosexuals and people who get abortions. This country is cursed with homosexuality and abortions because of your original sins. Do you understand that? If you have any comments or questions, visit me, foundationgospel.com, and contact me. My email is below the video. If you have any comments or questions, let me know. May God bless you. Peace and more power.